Today we're going to talk about J cars. What is a J car? First of all, it is a car designed around the Appendix J rules of Le Mans. And these pictures show J1. It was the very first J car. Remember that J cars became Mark IVs. They actually, during the 60s, built about 6. This was J1. Recall that Ken Miles passed away. He lost his life in J2. We have the remains of J2, the doors, and some of the aluminum honeycomb at Riverside testing the J car. The J cars were built out of aluminum honeycomb. Ford got Brunswick Aerospace and Ford Aerospace involved to make the tubs. And it took some time, and unfortunately Ken Miles lost his life during the process, to figure out the bonding and how to make the aluminum tub strong. Now, recall that the Mark I GT40s, the Mark IIs, and the Mark IIIs were built from the steel monocoque. But the J cars, which became the Mark IV, were aluminum honeycomb. And we are very fortunate to have 2 examples of the Mark IVs. This is J4, and then we've got J7. Now, J4 was the first Mark IV to race. And Mario Andretti and Bruce McLaren raced this at Sebring, and they smoked the Ferraris. They smoked the competition, and this was the first win for the Ford GT Mark IV. The other car that we have here is J7, and Mario Andretti and Lucien Bianchi drove this at Le Mans. And these cars, they actually made a total of 6 of these in period, coupes in period. And this was the moonshot of the 60s. Mario was clocked at 232 miles an hour on the Mulsanne at Le Mans in 1967. It's astounding. And after they won the race, won Le Mans in 67 with the Mark IVs, basically the French changed the rules, FIA changed the rules and outlawed the car. And Henry Ford II, the Deuce, said, hey, I think we've shown the bastards, we're pulling out. And then the next chapter, of course, were the Gulf team cars under John Wyer, not factory sponsored, but John was able to win Le Mans in 68 and 69. So the Ford GTs and GT40s had a 4-year run at Le Mans.